Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Octoman and this is the Let's Play for Epic War Saga Relaunch in 2K18. In the last part we were clearing off Chapter 8 Mission 3. I mastered this one to 300%, already got some hundred thousands of gold once again just meanwhile doing so. This is going to be an easy one. You can even go with goblins if you like to, as well as what I showed already, the ninja assassins or even other fast units, which are probably of type fire, which I currently don't have, so probably there are some which I haven't tested, and of course you feel free to test them out as well. More probably hobbits are even going to be something. I mean, well, no, not really. But well, since the wind units are good against earth units and hobbits are earth units, so probably don't want to test it out with wind units. However, no, with earth units, I mean. However, as you can see, I have my fully stacked now here. So if you haven't seen the last one, I currently have 6 cyborg suits over here for maximum mana plus S. So we're gonna start at 5 full, or almost 5 full. We have some thunder extra, so when it comes to thunder attacks, for example, from the goblins, that's where they are starting to shine, and you can make good use of them since they have a 1800 attack just with that setup. They are even stronger than my ninja assassins already. Funny thing, however, what I currently am is level 286, and I have 1000 into attack, already have some points to invest, but actually I don't have a point to do so, so currently I just keep them as they are. Once again, energy just became obsolete, so currently we just have some action to waste, as well as we're gonna have some missions we can go forward. Before I do so, I want to make a quick look into the blacksmiths, and as you can see, blacksmiths becomes more and more expensive in the long run. So currently I'm level 6 over here, and since I want to see when we are able to craft the Barbatos King armor, I want to go and upgrade this one from time to time. Meaning when I do so, I waste, well, it's not a waste, but I gonna invest 150,000. Next one gonna cost me 200,000 gold. So in the long run, sooner or later, I gonna be able to probably create some nice weapons over here. For example, Cosmic Blade, not a bad one actually for Wind and Hero plus S, but actually not what we are after. We already checked out some of these, on any mission, or I don't know. But in the end, we're gonna sooner or later get some good items, I guess. So once again, I am after the Barbatos King armor. What we now unlocked is the titanium ore, which we are able to craft from 5 platinum ore, and so on and so forth. The other ones we already checked them out before. There are also some shields over here, nothing fancy at all. Once again, Overlord armor, item plus, EXP plus. Well, nah, just not worth the 3 demon stones over here. So this one, yeah, it has a fire and earth plus M, so meaning also it has a defense against that. Anyways, currently we just don't need it. And the latest sword here was, what's this one? Epic Blade 2, which has a gold and mana, like a gold plus M and mana plus S. But no, I just don't think that it's going to be needed for me at the moment, since my cyborg suits are fitting me quite well already, and if there is no mana plus, L on it, it actually doesn't really matter for me. So I wait until I can unlock the Barbatos King armor, which should, or is probably at a maximum level available. We're gonna see that also later on when we when I have level 10 in blacksmith. I probably master all the other temples. Well, at least that little Thunder Temple over here, gonna do some in here as well. So as you can see, these two are going to be unlocked as well, meaning Fafnir, pretty decent Thunder unit over here, but at the moment, no, not needed for me. So, and not 1% sure if the 1200 crystals are actually worth the investment on the long run. So what I can unlock is the Thunder Crystal later on for a range as a shock unit, and probably we're gonna go and get this, probably not, well, we'll see later on. And yeah, that basically is everything. I already bought like everything else is mastered, the market is mastered, and yeah, what we can do after all of that, we can go to the castle throne and check out for other heroes. As you can see, next level gonna be unlocked is a Steel Emerald Popo with a huge amount of health or HP, and it is of course different to my current hero in stats, because as you know, he has like this stats over here, so he's different at all times. So Wegrowth has 55,000 XP or HP. So when we change back to Popo the Epic Dwarf, as you can see, he only has a 49,000 with my current equip at all. So once again, let's get into it and check out what the next mission has to offer. And we're gonna need white, I guess. I mean, those two can be troublesome. This probably can be troublesome, but let's check it out first. Hero plus L, Mana plus S, Mana plus L as well as... Well, probably we're gonna see the Phantom Beast at the first place, and afterwards, when we have cleared them, we're gonna see those ninja assassins. And what does it mean? We're gonna have to encounter them anyhow, so we can probably make use of the Valkyries. Mine are just stronger, and also they have the boost against fire. But whatever can happen here is also Shadow Goblins on the long run, so I guess Phantom Beast is coming first, and then it's going to go in the rest stuff. And since he's fire, we probably stick here to our Valkyries. Let's check out the Phantom Beast stats pretty quick. 6,000 HP, shouldn't be that hard to beat with my Valkyries at all. So let's see. As you can see, there they are, the Phantom Beast running into it, but actually smashing down my little Valkyries here. So probably I'm gonna get rid of them first with something, and then I go and help him out with a bit of fire here and there. And of course, whenever I can, once again start to get my water units out again, so we don't have any problems at all. So the problem here is, since he's fire and he's sending now true fire units, it's gonna take a while for at least for all the fire units to do anyhow damage. And that's the problem at all, so we need to stick anyhow with water units to make a good amount of damage against them. And as you can see, it's not that hard to beat, it's just the time which we need to actually go to the point, or get to the point. So, and what you have seen, the Phantom Beasts are actually, they don't do, or actually they are not of a big trouble, but the problem is the clearing afterwards. Let's see if we find something in our formation based on water, which could help us a bit here and there to speed things up. Probably the Reaper is another option we can make use of, and I guess that's the first thing I'm gonna go and try out. He's not the fastest in advancing, but probably the best solution we currently have here. Meaning, let's get into it. So, because he's also able to take care of the Phantom Beast whenever he comes into the position of doing so, since he has a huge amount of HP as well. We can probably even go with some goblins. Well, no, we can't. So that's totally fine. But as you can see, once the Reaper hits Wegrowth, the rat, then he is not having a good time. But the sheer amount of the witches and thunder units at all are not going to help us on the long run as well, since they just stun him or stun lock him until we have something in the background which is able to go through that. I mean, he once again has a huge amount of HP and he can survive a lot of these little attacks, but in the long run actually it just takes us a huge amount of time over here to pass by and do some huge amount of damage. I'm so sorry, I just once again clicked the back button, so not a fancy one. I can recommend using a little hobbit with a huge amount of attack, of course, to get rid also of the Phantom Beast. Maybe mix the first round with some thunder units, like with the small goblins, to get rid of them, and afterwards just keep on going with Elite Hobbits and ignore the rest, since the Elite Hobbits are rather immune, well, usually immune versus all the witches, and they can also take care of them whenever they reach the point. And as you can see, once and whenever they're able to go through the horde of this little dudes, this little goblins or shadow goblins in this case, they are good to go and can also damage Wegrowth without any problems. And when you have a good amount out of them and actually all the witches are down, it's just a couple of seconds where they are able to beat Wegrowth the rat down, and he's not able to do anything against it. And you have a clear time of a maximum of 1 minute. Thanks a lot for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Once again, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel as well as thumb this video up, of course. Bye bye.